the latest from Armaf in the Club De Nuit range, Armaf's Club De Nuit Urban Man Elixir. Let's talk about it. Hello people, my name is Nixon Dice and you are watching Smelly Cat. If you're new here, do consider subscribing to my channel. I do fragrance related videos, lists, etc. mainly on Middle Eastern scents and hidden gems. In this video, like I said in the intro, we'll be talking about this one. It is Armaf's Club De Nuit Urban Man Elixir from their popular Club De Nuit series. Okay, I'll start by saying that I apologize if it feels like I'm a little low on energy today, but that's because I'm feeling a little under the weather, but let's power through this, right? Now, the more perceptive of you have probably already realized looking at the thumbnail of this video that this one is not a Sauvage Elixir clone, but for some reason I do see a lot of people on some social media posts. There's even a couple of reviews on YouTube where they compare this one to this one. Not sure why they're misleading people. I'm going to say it again. This smells nothing like this. So I'm going to set this one aside and I'm going to tell you what this smells like. But before we do that, a quick look at the presentation. The box is exactly like the rest of the series. Soft cardboard, and it has this Creed style card inside it. I think they started with Sillage, no, with Milestone when they started putting this in, and then Sillage had it, and now I think all the new Club De Nuits have it. Not a fan of this patchy design. Really not sure what they're going with there. This is an Eau de Parfum 105 ml, as most of the Club De Nuit are in this series. Mine is a March 2022 batch. I'm not sure if you can see it. It says made in France, March 2022. Don't fall for this made in France crap, because whether it's made in UAE or made in France, they all are made here in the Sterling factory in the UAE. Coming back to the March 2022, even though it says March 2022 in the box, this was not available in March. This hit the stores only in November when I purchased it. I bought this as soon as I saw it released on the Armaf website. I had a look at the new Club De Nuit when I went to one of the fragrance exhibitions here in the UAE, and this was the first to release, so I kept checking the Armaf website every day. I saw this one and picked it. Like I said, not a fan of this patchy design. Don't really know what they're going with, but I don't usually keep these soft boxes, so I'm gonna throw it away and we'll talk about the bottle and the scent. If you've seen my YouTube shorts recently or my story on Facebook and Instagram, you know that there are a lot of Club De Nuit releases coming soon. And for all those of you who are asking me why I'm not covering them, it's because I get them when you do, because the brand doesn't really send me anything. I buy this exactly like you do. I saw it, like I said, on the website, and I picked this one up first. Coming to the bottle, same as the rest of the collection. This is slightly more see-through like Urban Man had, and not like Club De Nuit Intense Man. It has Club De Nuit written here with Urban Man in that same font and Elixir in red. You also have Club De Nuit written on the side like the rest of the collection. A lot of you like the sprayer, so let's have a look at it. I hope I don't have my lights today. Like I said, not feeling too well, so I just did a quick setup. But here's the sprayer. It actually sprays quite well. Nice throw, nice amount of juice. So yeah, well done with the sprayer. Now let's talk about the scent, but first let's look at the notes breakdown so you get an idea of what this is made out of. In the top notes you have bergamot, pink pepper, orange blossom and jasmine. The middle notes are lavender, marigold, they've called it tagetes, I don't know how that is pronounced, but it's basically marigold, geranium, vetiver, LMI, saffron, and the base notes are ambroxan, amber, patchouli, cedar, and labdanum. Now the best way to tell you what this smells like is by showing you this image right here. Honestly, which other YouTuber is going to do this for you? So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm going to say it again. This is what it smells like. This image should tell you what exactly to expect from it. Okay, so you'll see that I'm saying that it's a lot like Dio Sauvage EDT. Not Elixir, but Sauvage EDT, but slightly thicker feeling. The opening doesn't have that aggressive pepper like most Sauvage clones or alternatives have, especially from the ones that Armaf have themselves. There's Hunter Intense, there's Ventana, and there's Pride of Armaf. Then you notice that I said that it's quite a bit like a Ventus. Now I'm saying a Ventus, but what I really mean is that it is like Club De Nuit Intense, man. It's got some of that smoky feel, some of that aromatic feel, especially in the mids and the dry down. And when I say Club De Nuit Intense, man, I mean very reminiscent of the pre-2017 batch, the older EDTs, which was fantastic scent. No other flankers, EDP, Parfum, limited edition, or any of those come close to the old EDT. And it's got some of that smokiness and that, what do you call it, that aromatic feel, and also that freshness in the top, like the old EDT. But again, it's still Dio Sauvage in the foreground, and then this Aventus / Club De Nuit Intense man-like feel lingering in the background. Then it's got the floral aspects of Baccarat Rouge, especially from the jasmine, saffron and marigold. A lot of Baccarat Rouge alternatives use marigold as a note. You'll notice it in scents like Ajmal's Aristocrat for her, Attar Collection's Floral Musk, I think Zara's Pour Home Night, if I'm not mistaken, Night Pour Home, which is also the Baccarat Rouge alternative, has marigold. And also Frank Olivier's, I think it's called Pure Addiction, yeah. A couple of other scents as well, which I don't remember right now. Sorry, cloudy mind because I'm not feeling too well. But they use marigold and it has that floral aspect. And you'll find that in this one as well. The marigold is quite prominent here, which, like I said, brings in that floral aspects of Baccarat Rouge. But it's not overdone, or it doesn't stand out too much. But it sort of has a nice, it does a nice balancing act, you could say, along with what's to come next, which is the amberwood or the ambery feel, which again is taken from Baccarat Rouge. Now, amberwood is not listed as a note. They say ambergris and amber as notes in this one, but what I get is that creamy, velvety woodiness, which I associate more with amberwood, and that is definitely there in the dry down of this one. The one scent that it reminds me of the most, not exactly, but quite a lot like it, is Luxador's Prince. Now, for those who know Luxador's Prince, again another diagram for you, is a whole lot like Creed Aventus with some Oud for Glory in it, and again some Baccarat Rouge. Up close, I won't say that they are exactly the same, but they do quite a lot similar to each other, that they will remind you of each other. And in the air especially, this one has a very, very similar feel to this one, Urban Man Elixir. So if you've already got Luxador's Prince, which is that Aventus, Oud for Glory, Baccarat Rouge feel, then I would say that you can actually skip Urban Man Elixir. But if you don't have this and you're looking for something like this, then definitely this is something that you should pick. My pick between the two, I don't mind this as well. Gives me a lot of compliments whenever I wear it, and I'll get to the compliments on this one. But I would say this one has the edge slightly, and I'll tell you why a little later on. Now, will people like this? Of course they will. It's got three of the most popular mass-pleasing scents in one, so compliments will happen. Coming to the price, I got this one from, like I said, the official Armaf website for 135 dirhams, expected in the US for around $35 to $40, with the price drop a little later on like most Armaf releases, and in India between the 2,500 to 3,000 rupee mark. Coming to the performance, longevity, this really surprised me, but it is excellent. This one gave me 10 plus hours every time I wore it. I've worn it like 3 or 4 times now. 10 plus hours, no kidding. Really, compared to most Sauvage clones out there, compared to even their own clones from Armaf, this one really outperforms all of them. So in terms of performance, definitely this one is a notch above the others. Coming to the projection, moderate, but yes, it does leave quite a good scent trail behind. Most scents that have amber wood or that ambergris feel does quite well in the air around you, and it's the same case with this one as well. So hope I've convinced you or dispelled the myth that this one is a Dior Sauvage Elixir clone. It's not, so don't believe those other YouTubers or I don't know reviews and all the videos that says it is. It's more Sauvage EDT, a bit of a Ventes, and a bit of Baccarat Rouge. So the ball's in your court now. And one final reminder, if you haven't done it yet, do subscribe and hit that bell icon as well. Apologies once again for the low energy, but like I said, a little under the weather today. But yeah, we've powered through this. And until next time, keep smelling amazing.